When Kumi was there, she felt strong darkness. Very bad. Kumi tried to find where the darkness was sitting, but its den was too deep, and Kumi was too weak. It was hard. Kumi thinks she is much stronger now. Kumi thinks tomorrow is a good day to clean the forest. Kumi, are you sure that's necessary? The house is quiet, I guess. Kumi shakes her head. Rin makes offerings. Kumi gets stronger. Spirits haven't seen Kitsune for a long time. They can't smell. They are afraid. They don't go into the house. But they'll get bold and attack again. We must act now. There's only one Kumi. Lots of spirits though. Kumi can't let them find out her weakness. Even if there is only one Kumi, you don't think I'm just going to let you do whatever you want without any oversight, do you? I'll go with you. And if you're up to something, it's not just your tail that's at stake. Kumi noticed that Rin thinks about her tail too much. Maybe Rin is jealous? No, I'm not! There's nothing to be jealous about! And then, we know who is the fluffiest of all! Rin! Anyway, that's not the point. June, I think you'll have to come with us too. Me? You know, I'd do rather stay at home. Like, for real. I mean, I can't do any magic. Yes, that's the problem. If I just leave you in the house, the spirits might attack while no one's around, and then... Okay, I get it! I've changed my mind. Let's all go together. Good. I think we all need to prepare for tomorrow. What should I do? Well, I don't know. Take some sedatives, maybe? Okay. Rin looks at me carefully and suddenly smiles. Don't worry, June. Tomorrow will finally set everything straight. Her voice sounds so confident and calm. This makes it easy to believe everything will actually work out. And not tomorrow. Rin collects the empty dishes and leaves the room. Plates cling quietly further down the hallway. Rin looked thoughtful, even distant. Kumi is unusually quiet too. Is she just tired, or had she grown strong enough to face the dark forces? Ah, Jesus! I'll go to Rin. I'll do Kumi later, I guess. After I finish the game. I find Rin on the couch! She's holding up a cup of tea, but Rin seems to have forgotten about it completely. Am I interrupting you? This is your house after all. That's not an answer! Oh, but I think it is. Alright. I really like the cute little face you make when you're angry. Cute. No, you're not interrupting at all. Want to take a seat? I nod and sit next to Ren. There is, as usual, a floral scent emanating from her. Somehow it's strong and delicate at the same time. Do you think we're friends? Well, we haven't known each other very long, but yes, I think so. Don't think I'm taking this lightly! It's just, even if we aren't yet, I do like to be friends with you. I see. You know, June, there's one thing I've learned from about you. You have no brains at all. What? But you definitely have the heart. I can't tell if this is a compliment or an insult. I'm glad I got to know you. You know, we probably wouldn't have met if it weren't for the ghosting. I mean, so our town it's really small. At some point, we would have learned each other's names. But we wouldn't get the chance to actually know each other. Hey, is this... What is this? Huh? You sound like... This is you sound like... This is for the mail! Rin, this is about to go to the bus tomorrow, isn't it? Let's not go anywhere! We should do more prep work. You'll practice swinging your sword and stuff. What? No! Rin laughs, but there's no sign of amusement in her eyes. Although, I don't really know. What do you mean? Just talk to me, okay? Okay, but I warn you, when in doubt, I cry! Rin smiles. Say, if you knew that... Rin pauses. I wait patiently for her to find her words. Or muster the courage? If you'd known that I didn't have any true exorcists in my family. If you were convinced that the Fukuyamas had slandered someone just to gain wealth. If it turned out that the entire centuries-old history of my clan was made of lies. What would you tell me then? Well, I would tell you... How was it again? Right. A smart person once told me, you are only responsible for what you're doing right now. These are my grandmother's words. She once said that to me. I think I've only just now realized why. You know, back in the city I moved from, I knew a lot of people by name. But I didn't have any friends at all. Maybe I was just shy, or too afraid no one would like me. I was just an ordinary girl, fresh from the countryside. I thought that in a strange small town, I had even fewer chances. But I was wrong. I'm also really glad I got to know you. Even a little bit. I think I'm the one who's about to cry. Hey now! Let's just... Alright! For a long time I've been meaning to ask you one thing. Do you like me? Well, how should I put it? There's one thing you're very wrong about. My insides get cold. I expect anything but this. Maybe I should have went along with the other option. I shouldn't have asked that stupid question. What is it? Ren's hand touches mine. You're no ordinary girl. Not to me. Ren. Yes! Kissing! Get out. Rin leans forwards and leaves a strong kiss on June's lips. Okay, down you go, headphones. After the initial surprise... Oh, it went away the moment I put them down. After the initial surprise, the soft feeling of Ren's smile relaxes June's body. She sighs and parts her own lips, kissing her back, amazed at how good it feels. Wasting no time, Ren grabs June's waist and pulls it, sticking both bodies together and pressing their chests against one another. The scented warmth of Ren's bosom makes June sag again. Ren takes June's face in her hands and licks June's lips, kissing her with increasing passion and caressing her sweetly with her thumbs. It doesn't feel wrong at all. June puts her arms around Ren's neck and then caresses her back, timidly sliding. Stop it! Then you went side by side, looking at each other in silence. I didn't it was erotic, but hey, I came here to read, not to get turned on. Enjoy the afterglow of what just happened. Neat. Hey Rin, Can I ask you something? Sure. What is it? The thing is, come on, spill it. The thing is, I've been watching you. I thought you were about to ask me something, not confessing all your sins. Actually, I don't mind. Just confess something I don't know about you. I mean, remember when you just moved in and went to the shower? And then... okay, that's embarrassing. Sorry! That was super private and I feel very guilty to this day. Now you should be, young lady. Duh! Fine, you're atoned. Just don't make me feel guilty for making you this sad. Did you enjoy the show that they were released? Yes. Yeah. You seemed very enthusiastic and happy. Happy, huh? Is this what it's called in Osaka? I don't come from Osaka! A shame, really. Don't be mean again! Now, who's being mean here? I'm still waiting for the punchline. Anyways, like I said, you look really happy back then. And I didn't really get why. Well, take a wild guess! Ow, that hurts! Okay, I'll tell you! Just keep that elbow away from me! The thing is, I kind of got my freedom. For the first time in years. What do you mean? I've been living with my family all my previous life. Couldn't do stuff they wouldn't approve of. Not going to lie, living on my own seemed a bit daunting at first, but there's nothing like the feeling I could do whatever I please. So, it wasn't a vibrator? What? No! Are you by chance jealous? Well, silly. There's no piece of plastic that could make me happy as you can. Because I love you. For real. Oh my. June, are you... Why are you crying? Because I love you, June. Oh, Piotr. Game? Is everyone ready? Yes! No. Come on, June, you'll be fine. If something goes wrong, I'll use a Demon Bane sword. And it makes me more scared! Not on you, you silly. My body's been rebelling since this morning. My head aches and I'm so dizzy and my hands are shaking so much that I poured half of my morning tea on the table. Kumi declared it an offering to the spirits and left it up right away. Rin now considers the kitchen her territory, so she immediately gave Kumi a proper bullocking for licking the table. This seemed like my mind off the horror of existence a little bit, but now it came back in full force. I'm standing in front of the door, unable to convince myself to cross the threshold. Can we go some other day? As luck would have it, today is exceptionally grey and dank. On a day like this, I do want to wrap up in a blanket with a mug of hot chocolate, not go fight an ancient evil in the creepy woods. I don't feel so good. I don't feel good at all. Maybe some darkens. Just leave me here. Go ahead. Demons, June! Lots of demons! In the same house with you! My feet carry me out of the door. The snow creaks nastily beneath them, as grey as anything else. As anything else today. Okay! Let's just go already! I really want to get it over with. Up close, the forest is just as dark and hospitable as when we first met. The only real difference is there's less snow now, and the daylight shining through the tree crowns outlines their weird shapes. Can you feel this? It seems to be getting colder. No, I'm not talking about this. Then what is it? Don't get all jumpy again, June. It's just a forest. Kumi twitches her ears in silence. The hairs of her fur seem to stand upright. She looks more like a wild animal now than ever. Something evil is lurking in the branches, watching us through the eyes of squirrels, talking with the rare voices of birds. From here, Kumi goes first. Okay. Ren sighs but doesn't argue. It makes me uneasy. I can see my breath, just like I did in my bedroom that night. Here. Kumi draws a line in the snow. What? Is that scary woodland spirit of yours right here? No. This is where Kumi and Rin leave June. She can't go any further. These are good trees. They'll do for protection. Kumi starts drawing something in the snow. Ren watches her for a while. Approaches me holding some of her paper talismans. This time the paper is top-notch. Oh, and the rich scent of strawberries suddenly wafts through the frosty air. What is it? Bath salts. Not the most traditional choice, but it worked last time. And that smell is so... Well, if I was a demon, I'd do run for my life. It's my favorite, by the way! Yeah, I know. Okay, now, whatever happens, you stay put and... I see it now. It's here. Ren, behind you! But Kumi is the first one to attack. Her fur is static on an end completely and seemed to have grown much longer, just as her limbs. The creature we see before me resembles Kumi only in certain features, which are strangely blended and elongated. Flickering lights dance around her new body. Yaka. This is what a Yaka looks like. She lunges into the thickening darkness of the forest and takes it at it with her claws. Her fangs sink into the flesh of something large and ever-shifting. Roots, birds, branches, wag silhouettes, all pulsating, twisting, spreading, growing. Rin shouts something to me. Don't look! Don't look! But I can't take my eyes off that maddening dance of shadows. They weave together and burrow into the side of the forest that is tormenting them. Kia! This is Kumi's voice, and here is Kumi herself, just as I remember her. Kumi is lying on her side, breathing rapidly. Her body left a scarlet furrow in the snow. Blood. Ren yells something and rushes towards Kumi. The blade of her sword gleams with cold. It is not pointed at the fox. Ren yells something again. The blade of Rin's sword flashes, spreading sparks as the shapeless black smoke comes down on her. There is a ringing, deafening sound. The sound of a blade shattering. Small pieces burst in all directions like crushed ice. Just like the glass in my window when... The smoke screeches with the voices of crows. I know it will strike again. But before that, I scoop up the snow with salts. It's as red as the furrow beyond Kumi, but it smells like strawberries. That's my favorite scent. I step forward. Hey! Hey! I'm here! Come to me! Look at me! Notice me, senpai! A shrinking black funnel rushes right at me. I throw the salts at it, but it doesn't stop. I have just enough time to turn my flashlight on. Oh! That was the wrong move. Listen. Kumi, listen carefully. You must run far, far away. Find a place, like I taught you. You should go to sleep there. And when you wake up, everything will be fine. But what about the princess? Wait, that's a completely different fox girl question mark? I'm not thinking the princess. So those dreams were about this woman right there and Kumi. Don't worry about me. I'm not leaving. We'll meet again in 200 years. And then we'll make everything right. I promise. But to do that, you have to survive. Sorry. Promise me. Princess! Come on, Kumi. Say, Kumi will survive. Kumi will survive. There you go. Remember your promise, and I will remember mine. Now go. I need to rest. So this is the princess. Tell me, do you recognize me now? You are the princess, finding the fox princess. Yes, that's what Kumi used to call me. But now... June! Princess! I'm so confused. It turned from Kumi talking to question mark to June talking to question marks. And then at the end we are actually the princess. But June showed that all the fairies back again. I really don't want to argue. Princess it is. I mean, if that makes Kumi happy, you're going to struggle me. Wait, are we still in the forest? Are you guys okay? We must. We've got to get out of here. That scary thing. Everything is fine now. It's gone. It burst from the inside, sort of. Gone? Chilling at 25th June achievement. Thanks, game. Gone! Princess cleaned it away! Really? Oh, I should have shined a light at it right off. Oh well, just who knew that all the problems can be solved with a flashlight? Ren and Kumi exchanged glances. Don't you remember? Remember what? Princess got all gloomy! So we are the princess. We had transformed the big-breasted princess and then back to June. Okay, and we were talking to Kumi. Except, Kawasaki Takumi was the past princess, I think. Huge, beautiful light! Let me steal! Artistic beauty! There was a tail, I can't confirm. As a token of gratitude for saving us, I promise not to target it. Wait. What? What the hell? What's going on? Ah! Princess! Look! A flower! Hmm? Oh. Indeed. Probably the first one this year. Tail! How am I to live with the tail? What will people think of me? What am I supposed to do now? Okay, be the princess. That's how I got a tail. It doesn't grow on full moons, and you can't even see it with the naked eye. It's a spiritual thing, sort of. Ah, neat. After everything that happened to us, normal humans couldn't see it. Life just couldn't go back to the old way. The town needed changes for a long time, and we tried to make them good for everyone. Then convinced the father to close his sawmill. The workers had long resented the ordeals the woods were throwing at them, but still, I'm sure this wasn't an easy decision. However, Rin had an ace up her sleeve, a new development plan for the town. We tried our best to protect all the jobs and even found promising areas for growth. And I see our Kitsuna found a new job where she gets the offerings. We all worked on this plan together. Even Kumi came up with some great ideas, although she was mostly chewing on pencils. We're going to promote tourism! Our town has a unique history, and we'll do our best to tell it. Let's face it, people like foxies. Even if some folks aren't ready to admit it openly, we'll be working hard on that. We'll earn Kitsune a good name, and then maybe they'll come back to our world. We'll all do our best. I did a little bit of marketing at my last job back in the city, so all my knowledge has come in handy. Of course, I have a lot to learn, now that I'm officially working for the town's bright future. Kumi! Stop licking the printer! Oh, come on. The lights went out. Are you still alive there, you furry idiot? Hello! The world's first town where Kitsuna are always welcome. Listen, back in the forest, when we were fighting the dark spirit, was it my imagination? Or did my sword flash with magic? Eh? What are they talking about? No, nothing. Maybe it was just some reflection. I don't really know. Sorry, I don't remember much of what happened. Maybe I didn't see it. Kumi saw everything. Kumi remembers everything. But Kumi won't see a thing. How can you do this to me? I saved your life! Kumi thinks everything is relative. How so? June, I told you! I told you! She's an evil spirit! A heartless one at that! What is it you want, you foul being? Rin bullies Kumi all the time. It would only be fair to punish Rin. But Kumi is generous. Kumi can forgive Rin all her sins. For offerings. Many offerings. You embody all the vices! All of them! You hear me? Hello. And there we go! The promise is in the snow achievement. So I'm guessing that's the true ending that I got. Yeah, ending 1 out of 6. Neat! Seriously though, it's a visual novel, and the last few books was a huge help. Neat!